So guys, welcome back to another video. In this one today, we're going to be talking about one of the brand new cards that have been released into FIFA Ultimate Team. We're going to be talking about a player moments item, and specifically, we're going to be talking about the 85 rated player moments Morales, who looks really freaking good. Also released today was a flashback Mario Balotelli. If you want to see a video on him, make sure you leave a like rating on this video, and I'll try and get that video out at some point in the near future. But for today, we're going to be focusing on Morales, and I'm pretty excited to try this card out, to be honest, because non-informed Morales is really OP in Ultimate Team, so this upgraded version of him should be pretty cool. The SBCs we have to complete to get this card are both 85 rated, and they both require Team of the Week players as well. So yeah, let's get these done and let's get this card in my club. Okay, so this is the squad we'll be using for team number 1. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, Kieran, you don't need to put Ramos in, that's way too much, but he's untradeable for me and I don't particularly use him, so I'm happy to use him to boost up the rating of this squad. So there is SBC number 1 now complete for me. And here is how I'll be completing the other SBC. Once again, we're using a bunch of untradables like this Alisson to help boost up the rating, and obviously I'm happy to submit that. And for that, we get a mega pack. So we've now completed the Player Moments Morales SBC, and we've got this pretty good looking 85 rated card in our club. But before we get into some games, we're going to go and open these packs and hopefully recoup some of the money we just put into this SBC. So we'll open the Rare Electrum Players pack first, which hopefully will bring us at least a player who is boards. It does not, so pretty crappy pack number 1. Hopefully the Mega Pack will help us recoup some coins. In pack number 1, as you can see, we don't even get a player that's above 79 rated, which is yeah, not particularly ideal, but hopefully the Mega Pack will be more profitable. Come on here, please be kind to me. It is, yeah, that's my pack look in a nutshell. If you guys do this SBC, I do of course hope your packs are much better than mine. Okay, so let's ignore the fact my packs are absolutely terrible and let's get into the point of this video, which is of course a player review. This is the squad we're going to be using Morales in. It's a decent side, it looks a bit weird, but in game we will be switching into the 4-2-3-1 formation, and we'll also play 4-2-2 as well. So that's the team. Now let's have a look at this item. So Jose Morales, he's got a 4-star weak foot and 4-star skills, and his card on paper looks pretty interesting. In-game attributes wise, he does have some really nice stats. He's also got a couple that are relatively average as well, and we'll discuss them momentarily. So the pace column, that looks brilliant. I've got no complaints about that. 92 acceleration and 95 sprint speed. In-game, this guy should feel pretty quick. The shooting section is interesting. He's got a good finishing rating of 85, but okay shot power of 80. But he's got 90 composure, so in front of goal, he should be absolutely fantastic. He's also got a really high attack positioning stat of 86. His passing attributes for a striker don't look too bad. He's got an 81 rating for his crossing, so maybe he could be utilised as a wide attacking mid, and he's also got a decent short passing rating of 80. In the dribbling department, there's some pretty nice attributes. He's got a 93 in-game dribbling rating, 88 ball control, and 87 balance. His agility of 82 isn't amazing, but it looks good enough. Physically, he's got a okay stamina of 83 and a pretty average strength of 67. Overall, the card looks pretty good, and I'm pretty interested to see how this card gets on in game, mainly because of how OP this guy's non-inform item is. So without further ado, let's get into some games and let's see what this guy's like in action. So for Morales' debut, this is what we face. It's a pretty standard team that you see in FUT Champs. It features some pretty overpowered players like Eder Militao, Lucas Hernandez, Lucas, Player Monfardi, and Ousmane Dembele. Lacazette with a nice tackle. We get Morales on the ball early doors. Guardiola slides through a pass, and can he get on the end of that? He can. Areola just closes him down quickly and smothers the ball. Morales, nice pass on the inside to Dembele, who he links up nicely with, and now there's a chance for him to take off the shot, and he shoots across goal, and he puts it in the far side. And we did concede early on, but we've equalised very quickly. Dembele slides the ball through. Is Morales, can he get round his man? He's going to put the ball back inside for Dembele to take off the shot, and Dembele gives us the lead. 3 goals in 15 minutes in this match. It's been, yeah, it's been one of them games. This is like the first review I've done post the latest patch, and I have to say the gameplay feels much slower than it did previously. Maybe it's just this game, or maybe it's just me getting used to whatever they did in the latest patch. Chance, Dembele tries to slide it through for Morales, who is going to get round to Hernandez eventually. Can he take off the shot? He can, goes to the near post, but unfortunately the shot gets dragged wide. Oh, Dembele with a nice interception there. Guardiola slides it through. Morales with a chance in front of goal, but Areola stops it from close range. Sissoko in a bit of space, puts the ball into the box, and Morales gets a third. We were 1-0 down very early on, but we have bounced back in the perfect manner. Oh, Dembele's done really well there to win that ball back. And that was a chance as we slide Morales through. The angle's pretty tight though, so we're going to try and come inside. We've got plenty. Oh, referee penalty! What a weird series of events that was there. As you saw, the ball did evade Morales a little bit, but he kept the ball under enough control to eventually get us a penalty. Let's go left. Hey, put it in the back of the net. And after that penalty went in, my opponent has decided to rage quit. So a hat-trick on debut for Morales. He also got an assist as well. So a pretty good opening performance. Now, it does have to be mentioned that 2 of his goals were very easy. Obviously, one of them was a penalty and the other was an open goal tap-in. But he got himself into some good areas in game number 1. And yeah, he put the ball in the back of the net regularly too, which was pretty awesome. So I'm happy with his performances thus far. Let's now move on into another match. Game number 2, we face this. It's a near full La Liga side, which features some pretty big cards. But yeah, let's see how we do in this game. Hopefully, it'll be a bit more of a bigger test than we got in game number 1. Oh, here's a chance. We try and get Morales through a gap here, but we're under a bit of pressure. He's done really well to control the ball. We go for the finesse. Oh, what a goal that is. What a beautiful goal that is. Morales controls the ball and then just curls it, finesses it beautifully into the top corner. And just like that, we've got a 1-0 lead. Got a chance on the edge of the box here. A lot of players around from my opponent. Martial slides the ball through, but sadly Morales just couldn't latch onto that ball quick enough. Martial finds Morales, who tries to get round his man. He's gone straight through a gap there like a ghost. Puts the ball inside, but the pass just didn't reach Sissoko. Dembele. Oh, finds Morales. What can he do here? Does really well to beat his man, and then the finesse. Oh, it deflects. Dembele, I was pressing shoot. And he wouldn't shoot. We should have had another goal there. And there's the half-time whistle. At the break, we have ourselves a 1-0 lead. It could have been 2-0 to us, but it also could have been 1-1. I actually just saved the penalty on the stroke of half-time. As you can see, the game has been relatively even. In the second half, we are going to be changing formation. We're going to switch from the 4-2-3-1 to my favoured 4-2-2-2. Morales, straight through a gap. Can he keep going? Oh, get the shot away. Oh, what a finish. What a finish that was. He like toe poked it and it still curved into the net. Really tidy finish from the Spaniard. Morales with a nice turn of pace there. Can he get around his man? Gets back inside. Hits the finesse. And just like that, we just conceded, but we responded in perfect fashion. And I think we've done enough to get the win. As Lacazette plays the ball through to Morales, we were hoping for one last attack, but it sadly didn't come. But we got the 3-2 win. That second half was super tight. So, full time, we got the win, a 3-2 scoreline, and it's another bunch of goals for Morales, who in front of goal was definitely effective in this match. So, been pretty happy with his performances thus far. Anyway, guys, that's the live gameplay now done for you. I will play 1 or 2 more matches with this item, but that's enough gameplay for this video. We don't want it to be too long, so let's get into the summary. So, after playing around with this item a bit more, what are my thoughts on it? Well, I had a lot of fun using this card, and that is always a positive. This card is definitely an enjoyable one to use, and it's also a pretty effective item to use as well, which is great to hear. I put a Sniper Chem style on him after game number 1, and I definitely feel like that helped him out for the remaining games. So if you're going to put a Chem style on this guy, Sniper is what I advise. Anyway, let's break things down, shall we? So, let's talk about his pace first. As you can imagine, I don't really have many complaints. He's very quick in game, both on and off the ball, which is absolutely awesome. If this guy breaks away, not many 2 players in the game are going to be able to catch him. In front of goal, how was he? I thought his shooting was good, to be honest. His shot power was pretty average, but his general finishing was really good, especially off of his right foot. He's got a really good finesse shot, and inside the box, he can be pretty clinical. So pretty happy with his shooting ability. Yeah, he can also shoot off his left foot, which is nice. He's got a 4-star weak foot, and I thought his left foot for shooting was decent, especially finishes inside the box. Positionally, Morales was good. I don't think he was anything too special though. He definitely does make a lot of good runs, but at times he can feel a bit slow to get involved in the attacks. But when he does get involved, he makes really good runs, which was pleasing. I just wish he'd do it a bit more consistently. But overall positioning and run making were relatively good. Passing, for a striker, I think good enough, but if I was going to use this guy in midfield, I would definitely put a passing heavy chem style on him, so there's something to bear in mind if you're going to use this guy as an attacking mid. His dribbling, I have no complaints about. I thought he was very good on the ball. He's not as agile as some other pacey forwards, but he's still relatively good with possession of the football, and he dribbles really well, which is nice. And finally, physically, he's alright. He's obviously not the strongest of players, and he doesn't have the best aggression, so he doesn't battle for the ball too much. He's one of them players where you've got to do your best to avoid a defender to have the most success with this card. So yeah, not the best strength on this guy, and he can be bullied by opposition defenders if they are given the opportunity to do so. Also, his stamina is good, but it's not amazing, and he can tire towards the end of games if you abuse him a lot for sprinting down the wings. Aerially, I didn't think too much to this card. He's 5'11" and has pretty average jumping, so he's not going to win too many aerial battles. Overall though, I thought this card was pretty good, and it's definitely an effective item for FIFA Ultimate Team. So with all that in mind, do I think this card is worth picking up? Well, according to Footbin, the price of the SBC is currently around 200k. At that price, if I'm being honest, I don't think this item is worth picking up. And the reason for that is, Morales' non-inform is so OP, and that card is now like discard price. So I really don't think this 85 rated Morales is good value for money. So unless you're absolutely minted, I really don't advise doing the SBC to get this item. It's a good card, but it's definitely not worth 200k in my opinion. Anyway guys, those are my thoughts on this brand new player moments item. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, drop a like rating on it. If you've got any questions about this card, put them in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.